Adam Feldman joins us now from Los Angeles. He's the creator of Empirical SCOTUS, a blog about the US Supreme Court. Adam, great to have you on the program. Now, how much of the Conservative majority has impacted the trajectory of the Supreme Court's decisions overall?
Oh, it's huge now. This is the first time in recent history where there's been a 6-justice majority, conservative majority on the Supreme Court, and the majority's really been able to direct the decisions that the Supreme Court's made over the last 3 or so terms.
Now, let's focus on affirmative action. It's arguably the biggest constitutional decision of the year, and it was brought fiercely opposing opinions from the court's 2 black justices, Clarence Thomas and Ketanji Brown Jackson. Give us some insight into the contrast here in terms of what the 2 justices argued.
Well, Justice Thomas has been opposed to affirmative action since he joined the court, and probably before that, since he joined the court in 1991. So his position was very clear that admission should be based on merit and not on diversity factors, including race. Justice Jackson came at this from a very opposite perspective, one that applauds affirmative action and sees it as really necessary under the 14th Amendment and the Equal Protection Clause in particular. And so they come at it at diametrically opposite perspectives. And so this was the inevitable clashing of the 2 in this decision.
Now, the court also ended Biden's debt relief program, as we just heard in that report, but also held that a Christian graphic design artist can refuse to design websites for same-sex couples. Is there any indication, you think, that gay marriage is up for grabs, given this latest ruling?
Well, there's indication that it may be. Actually, the biggest indication was probably in last term's abortion decision, where Clarence Thomas and his concurrence talked about all of these other issues that were surrounded by a right to privacy that included abortion, and how if the right to privacy fell, then all these other issues would fall too, including same-sex marriage. So I'm not sure it's any more likely now than before, but there definitely are several justices who are on board for overturning same-sex marriage, and a few that are question marks. So it wouldn't be beyond belief that the Supreme Court looks to take this on in the next few years.
How do you think the Supreme Court has shifted in the eyes of the public, not just because of the Conservative majority, but, you know, Democrats discuss expanding the court during election cycles? Is confidence being eroded, do you think?
Well, confidence is being polarized. So you see the left moving more opposed to the Supreme Court as the rulings become more conservative. The right has a very favorable opinion of the Supreme Court. And it really parallels politics right now, where you have the left and the right on very opposite sides and very little middle ground. And that's what I'm seeing from the Supreme Court. So overall, the confidence is declining, but I really see it more as polarized, where you have the left away from favor of the Supreme Court, where the right sees it very favorably.
All right, Adam Feldman, creator of Empirical SCOTUS. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.